Hello and welcome to my first look at the next volume, volume 2 of the Horus Heresy Siege of Terra series, The End and the Death. So this is volume 2 out of 3 out of the 10 Siege of Terra books. It's right here. It was released a couple of weeks ago. You can still pick it up from Games Workshop web store for £22. I remember when the first Siege of Terra books were, I think they were £16, then they were bumped up to 18 around about 2019 mark, 2020 mark, and then for the past year or two they've been £22. Of course made in China, like all of their books from Black Library are. Volume 3 is also written by Dan Abnett. Volume 1 was written by Dan Abnett, of course. So is this one, so is Volume 3. Volume 3 is release date at the moment, on Amazon at least, is the 1st of February, and that's also going to be £22 for the hardback book. So you can actually pre-order it now, and I would advise you to do that because these get snapped up pretty quickly, especially from third-party sellers if you were to get a discount. And the discount works about the same amount. You can get it for about £18 or so from the 22, but of course, you know, you then have to pay for postage. The last book in the series was obviously Volume 1, also called The End and the Death. Volume 1 was slightly smaller than Volume 2. For some reason, Amazon have this book listed as 673 pages. That is a lie. The cake is a lie. It's actually out by about 100 pages. There's, not including the acknowledgements, it's about 741 pages, so almost 100 pages out according to Amazon. So that is about 100 pages more than Volume 1. You know, I wouldn't like to think how big Volume 3 is going to be, whether that's going to be a whopping 800 pager, but you can certainly tell, you know, you need a little bit of a workout to be carrying this hard book around, because yeah, that 100 pages does make all the difference. Like Volume 1 though, it does include 4 illustrations. I will be showing you those illustrations in this first look. They're not really spoilers, I don't think. But if you don't want to see the illustrations, absolutely fine. I'm going to show you them right now, okay, so you can skip the video. So the first illustration is near the start, that's that one. Then the second illustration is not long after, and it's that. Lovely illustrations. I wish there were more, to be honest. I think you get these in the paperback as well. Then third illustration is that one. And then the fourth illustration is this one, which, yeah, we've clearly seen that before. So yeah, they are all the illustrations. Spoilers have gone now. As I say, this book consists of pretty much 743 pages. It's a big chunky book. It'll keep you going. Maybe you got this for Christmas, I don't know, but definitely keep you going for a little while. This is, as I say, it is now the 9th book, technically 12th book in the Siege of Terra books, because we've got 9 books including this one, plus we've got Sons of the Selenar, Fury of Magnus, and Garrow, Knight of Grey. There's going to be 13 books overall with the Volume 3. There may even be another spin-off book, I don't know. It would be nice to have a book, you know, for the scouring, like a book after everything that's happened, but maybe Dan is able to cover that in Volume 3. Without going into too much detail, spoilers and things, my favourite is still Fury of Magnus. Each book has a couple of memorable points to it. Let's have a look at the cover. So a really nice cover there. Of course, you know, no spoilers, that's Horus, and that's Sanguinius. So I'm sure they have a little bit of a an altercation, I think. It ends well for both of them, I think. So, but yeah, as I've said before in other videos, you're only going to get the most out of these books if you have read a few of the other Horus Heresy books, because they do bring back characters from the whole saga, and you know, you become more sort of attached to those throughout the saga. Games Workshop and Black Library, I think, have a flow chart of what books you should really read before you get onto these, which I think is very, very useful. But there you go. That's my first look. Give you a page count and things at least of The End of the Death Volume 2. Looking forward to the last one in the series, Volume 3, next year. It's due February the 1st, but I think Games Workshop will release it earlier than what Amazon get it, so sometime in January, I think. So not long to wait. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.